Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Blessed P, and I got another one for you today here in Black Clover Phantom Knights. So, the tower, stage 55, 56, and 57. I will be tackling these today. I will show you guys what I did to beat them. I will show you guys what they look like. Maybe you haven't made it this far and you're curious. Also, another big thing before tower leaves. I hope you guys are farming up your gems because they are very valuable. So, let's get right into it. I'm running the same team that I used to beat 50. I don't really need to change anything. This team is very strong, you know. These units, they just work well together. There's nice balance, good chemistry here. The damage is good, the survivability. Relics are all the same. I did notice that I didn't mention, I'm using invincibility on Julius. I'm sure you guys probably figured that out, but I just wanted to say that. So let's just go right into it. Stage 55. So you're fighting a dead tree. I mean, he can't be doing too much to us, right? It's a dead tree. But immediately, he does 3 normal attacks, which is like, you know, it's nothing special. And then look at all these attacks we just gave him. He's going to, I think that lowers intelligence, but it didn't really do much. And then he did do a little jump there, only hit Dwarmy for 1290, but that's because we have the scarf on Leopold, and that lets him dodge all attacks except arcane arts for, it's a pretty decent amount of time. It's like 10 maybe 9 or 10 attacks, I'm not sure. But I'll switch here. I don't want to take this jump shock just in case, you know, we take any damage. I mean, honestly, this stage, it's very laid back. This dead tree is actually a dead tree and doesn't do much. It's disappointingly easy. It's kind of a letdown. I wanted to go into this stage thinking, oh man, I'm in for a fight now. I'm fighting a big boss, you know, but it's really nothing special. You just dwindle down his health, switch into Black Bull, get those crits off, and it just kind of melts him. And then you have these big attackers coming in, Tag Mario Leona with Fuego Leon. They're just doing their thing. They're just handling this guy. And then he heals, but only for 5,600. That's nothing. We're dealing more in our normal attacks. It's kind of a letdown. So, I mean, this guy's almost beat already. Just doing our normal thing. This was, what was that, 3,600? 3,500? Yo, Tag Asta, where's your damage at, boy? That was very low. So my game plan here is to just, I want to go into the next floor with maximum health, but our abilities finished him off quite easily. Yeah, that one was really easy, guys. If you do make it this far, you should really not have a problem. It's really an easy stage, to be honest. So, oh, an attack gem. Yes. Those are the only gems I need from farming. I have so many of every other kind. I just need attack gems. So, the next stage is 56. And 56, it is kind of a difficult stage because these guys, they attack so quickly. You'll see here in a little bit that they just get their attacks off really fast. Their abilities, right when you see these wind pressures, you have to switch into invincibility because they just look at all these attacks they're dealing you. Slash, the wind pressure attacks, it can melt your team. That whole middle row, it would have been gone. The middle row being my middle row. All my units would have been dead. So, and then you see another massive amount of attacks here. Switch into invincibility again. We got more slashes, more light orbs, mega light orbs coming in. I mean, this is just, it's a lot of damage. And you just need to time your formation swaps perfectly, and you'll be able to get through it. So now it's kind of like... Now it's our turn to do some damage here. Hopefully, we can start to take some of them out. Because each one you take out, they just do less and less damage and you have less things to worry about. But they are kind of beefy. They're not weak by any means. Let's see if Dwarmy can handle him here. I love this AA. I think it's like Fenrir they're trying to copy there. I'm not sure if they would call that Fenrir the wolf, but in Norse mythology, that's Fenrir. So, oh, he's close to death. Come on. There it is. All right, one down. That's not, well, that's not bad at all. I was gonna say it's not good, but no, that's not bad. Here we go. They got another, I know they got another good attack into him, so I'm just gonna switch into that right now. Hopefully we don't take any damage. Hopefully I timed it right, because don't want to waste my last invincibility. My AA is kind of, it's almost charged. It's really close, but I'm still gonna have to stay in this formation for a little bit longer than I would like. So hopefully we can get this bar filled. See, look at those. Oh man, slash barrages, mega light orbs. Oh man, this is gonna be just at the end of our invincibility. Can we take it? Yes, yes we can. Okay, good. All right, so that was pretty much the last thing I'm worried about right there. That mega light orb. Now we can do our AOM, swap back into Black Bulls, get that crit damage up, and start to melt through those last two attackers that we see in front of us. All right, Tegasta, give me some more damage this time. You've been kind of a letdown. Was that 20k? Okay, there we go. Good damage again. All right, he showed up this time. All right, my favorite unit in the game. Tego Leon, as I call them. Mario Leono and Fuego. 47k, that's kind of a letdown, to be honest. Okay, Dwarmy, can you top 47k? She probably will. Oh, there we go. There we go. Over 80k. And then it's just this one guy left. Health is looking good. And we get right through it. So that stage, it's all about timing your formation swaps, because their attacks hit fast and they hit hard. So 56 is done. All that's left is 57, the final stage. Kind of an odd number to end it on. Like, why 57? Why not 60? Why not 55 itself? Why not make the Tower 100 stages, Bandai? Just kidding. I mean, we could all use the gems. The black jewels. Sorry, not gems. Black jewels. All right, 55 is done. 56 is done. All that's left is 57. As you can tell, I've already beat it, but I want to run it through for you guys again, so you guys can see just what you're getting yourselves into. And right away, you see kind of the same characters we've been seeing throughout the tower. You know, we have those birds, we have the carnivorous-looking plants, we have the tiny little green plant, and then we have that moth. And they still do all their same abilities. That stuns, I believe. So, actually very happy that we didn't get stunned there. We did resist it. That's very nice. The birds, they do their vertical attack, the feather slash. That's a dangerous one you got to watch out for. It will do a lot of damage. This one lowers defense from the moth. And then you have that deadly ivy from that little green plant. It does a single target, pretty high amount of damage. So very nice that Julius has the invincibility relic on him, that he can take that damage for our team. So this one, it's a bit of a grind because they have so much health, they have so much defense. And defense piercing on your units, even if it's just one gem that does have defense piercing on its awakened ability, it will be so helpful, because these units, they are beefy. This is a fight, it's a grind. You just have to keep timing your formation swaps at the right time. You can take damage, but you don't want to take You want to take the right damage. You don't want to take those feather slashes. You don't want to take... It depends if your frontline unit does have invincibility, then you can take that Deadly Ivy. Otherwise, it will melt your units. That Moth is kind of pesky too. He lowers everybody's defense, which is not fun. But here we go. Dwarmy. Dwarmy, what you got? What you got for me, baby? Okay, that's pretty decent damage. I'll take that. Alright, we got one down already. So now it's just two birds, the big plants, and the moth. And this is kind of a, you know, it's definitely not an attacking stage as much as 56 was, but it's more of a, you know, who can survive the longest kind of thing, because both teams, they're strong. But this team, it's a different kind of strong. They do debuffs. They try to stun you. They time their damage really well, and luckily we still have our invincibility up. We don't have to take that damage. So we'll get some heals in right here. Hopefully everything's good. I'm setting everything up well for the next run. My AOM's charged, so I can pop that bad boy. Switch back into Black Bull, and then start to do aura damage. My Dwarmy, my Tego Leon. What can they get? What can they offer me here? Was that 10k? And then 7k on the other. Okay, so I mean, not terrible damage, but I mean, these guys are beefy. I do have 20% defense piercing on Tag Asta, so that does come in handy. If I didn't have that, that damage would be a lot less. Also have a 20% defense piercing on Dwarmy, and my Tego Leona is full defense pierce, so 40% defense pierce. So she actually does some decent damage. At the end of the vid, I'm going to post some pictures, screenshots of how I gemmed my units personally. My Julius, my Tegasta, my Dwarmy, and my Tego Leona. I'll just show you guys what I did, you know, which abilities I went for. There's a couple abilities among them that I'm not like super happy with, but I mean, gems are pretty valuable, they're pretty scarce. And taking one gem out makes you lose 10 that you've invested, and it's a big loss. So if you have a decent ability, it's fine to keep it because it's still giving you that stat boost. It's still giving you something. Unless it's like haste and weaken abilities on Tag Asta, which has literally no effect. So that's kind of a waste of gems, in my opinion. So I would remove that one. But I have a haste and weaken abilities on Dwarmy. And that one, it's not terrible because she does have at least one weaken ability, so it does work every now and then. So I mean that it does serve a purpose. So I'm just gonna show you guys those screenshots of what I used. I did have a lot of questions saying like, how do you gem your units? What do you use to make your units better? So I will show you guys that. And that was 57. It wasn't too difficult, and I'd still say 50 was the hardest. So thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you're all in good health, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.